10 months, consistent for me. I had to really go look like if most people had to go through like real family stuff, you know what I mean? I'm only giving y'all the tip of the iceberg, to be honest. You know what I mean? I got some other stuff. I'm just giving y'all the tip of the iceberg. But through all that stuff that I knew, man, it's going to be hard for me to, work and, tackle some of these other things. See, I had a consistent source of income still flowing, and it required minimal to no effort by me to maintain it. All right. So, yeah, I still what I call kept my hand on my business, which I always recommend. You always want to try to keep at least a hand on your business. You may not have full control. You may not have, 10 and 2, but at least keep a hand on the business. God forbid, at least a finger on the business, but, it only required a minimal effort on my behalf. All right. To maintain it. All right. But I had to put up that upfront large time. All right. So if you want to build a residual income, guys, you're going to have to put up some large upfront energy. All right. This is where I turn up a little bit because some people, man, y'all get the residual game confused. Let me clear up a big myth in this industry. And this might hurt somebody's feelings or this might debunk a theory that you've heard, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been doing this for years. Let me go ahead and get rid of a myth in this industry. If you think you just going to do a little bit, all right. Oh, Dwayne, well, I'm in the game too. I'm just going to do a little bit every day. If I just show one person a day, if I show one person a week, eventually I'm going to win. I'm going to win big here. Whoever told you that system, that's a lie. That's not true. You're going to have to put up a large upfront effort, large. And I'm going to talk about what that large looks like if y'all, if we got enough time for it. But this is a little visual I like to share to the group. I don't know who they is, but they say 80% of a rocket ship, its efforts in order to launch a rocket ship. They say 80% of its effort is just getting it off the ground. But the other 20% will carry it through outer space. See, if you want to get your business off the ground, you're going to need to put 80% effort into that business. All right. You're going to have to put a large upfront effort into your business just to get it off the ground. All right. So I'm going to be honest with you. If you think you're going to just put it in full throttle for one day a week, put it in full throttle and show one person a day, I'm being very transparent with you. That ain't it. You're going to have to make this a top priority and put in full throttle energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. You're going to have to put all your energy into this to get it off the ground. But again, once you get it off the ground, thank you, God, there are seasons where I can't really focus on the business like that. But it's already in outer space. Ain't like it's sitting on the ground. Somebody on this call, maybe your business is still sitting on the ground. You got to make that decision to put that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 lift off energy in so that eventually you can at least get your business into orbit. All right. 111 in the chat box if y'all catching me on this. I don't know if I can see the chat box. 111, I could probably see it over here. All right. I got to put that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 energy lift off. I can't do this little 1Z, 2Z dancing around. I'm going to have to make a decision that I'm going to put in the necessary effort at some point to get my business into orbit. Otherwise, you got this massive rocket ship. You got this massive entity, but it's kind of just sitting on the runway. And here's the thing. It starts messing with you emotionally. Well, why isn't that off the ground yet? Why can't I get my rocket ship up? What's going on? I know I got a rocket ship. Well, you haven't put enough energy and fuel into it to get it off the ground. And this is where you start second guessing yourself. You're second guessing, the business. You second guessing me. You're like, man, that young boy, Dwayne, I don't know about him. He had a hat on. I don't know if I trust this business model. That kid had a hat on. You start saying all this goofy thoughts. You start second guessing Dr. Jewel, you second guessing everything, and you really need to be second guessing yourself. You got a rocket ship, but you put in regular gas in it. That ain't it. You got to give it the fuel it needs to get it off the ground. So here's another perspective I like to share to the group. I'll share it with you guys right here, right? It says, are you fetching water or are you building pipelines? See, one thing I like about residual income is, no, it's not going to be easy. Is it going to be easy to build a pipeline? Is it going to be easy to connect every pipeline, pipe by pipe and make sure it's all structurally tight together? No water leaks through pipe by pipe. Build it, build it, build it. No, is that going to be easy? No. But guess what? Once it's built, it's built. See, now you just flip a switch and the water flows versus having to go fetch a pail of water. All right. So for me, these are perspectives. These are visuals that cross my mindset. All right. And again, there's nothing wrong with either type of income. You got to do what you got to do. Absolutely. Until you get your pipeline built, you better go get them buckets of water and bring it back to the family. Hey, family, I got us a bucket of water for the week. Here we go. All right. Do what you got to do. But, but outside of that, you need to be building your pipeline because eventually, I love how my pastor T.D. Jakes says it. You got to feed the old man in you. You got to feed the old man in you. At some point, do you think you're really going to have the effort and energy to even build a pipeline later on? You might want to start working on that now so that when you do, get to a certain age, you're like, hey, my pipelines are built. All right. Otherwise, we find ourselves fetching water forever. And that's something I'm just not excited about. I'm not excited about fetching water every Friday for my family. That doesn't fire me up. All right. So again, I'm just giving you visuals on the power of residual income, right? So let's get into the comp plan, right? Let's get into the comp plan. If you don't know, here's our pay plan. All right. I kind of made a little personal adjustment to it. Typically it'll show you the weekly residuals, but I share it from a monthly standpoint. All right. Because that's pretty much how our ranks, the ranks speak. From a monthly perspective. So for example, Platinum 150, all that means is that you personally enrolled 3 customers. All right, maybe you're new on this call and you're not sure how this works. Let me break it down to you. You've personally enrolled 3 customers. Now, to open the door of residual income, you must personally enroll 3 customers. 3 sales. That's it. All right, 3 sales. The residual door is now officially open to you. Now, after you enroll those 3 customers, you also will have to go to your back office. All right, www.im.academy. All right, and you need to go to your shopping cart and you need to purchase the business model, because when we enroll as just a customer. All right. Maybe you're just an FRX customer. Maybe you're just a DCX customer. Maybe you're just a TBX customer. Maybe you're even a TLX customer. All right. Maybe you're an elite customer. Right. But that's just a customer. You're a customer of our company services. But once you've made 3 enrollments, now you want to go to your www.im.academy. You want to go to your shopping cart and now you want to add on the business. Once you add on the business for $17, all right, now that allows you to earn your $150 a month. All right. Now they do pay it out every week. So if you divided that up by 4 Fridays, you're looking at $37 per week. All right. $37 per week. So that's the first layer to residual income. Let's get to the sweet spot. Platinum 600. This is where I think everybody should go. All right. Everybody should at least go Platinum 600. This is really going to loosen things up for you in a lot of different ways. All right. If you have not yet gone Platinum 600, just give me a 600 in the chat box. I want to kind of specifically talk to y'all who have not yet accomplished Platinum 600. All right, I want to really talk to y'all. Mark, I'm about to bless you, brother. Charnice, I want to bless you. Sheila, I want to bless you. Lynette, Felicia, let's go. Alicia, let's go there. Carol, let's go there. All right. So for those of you who have not yet reached Platinum 600, understand these things, right? Hear me clearly. All right. Obviously, you're here as a customer. You believe in the services here. You want to learn how to trade. But here's one thing. If everybody who just gave me a Platinum 600, or gave me the 600 in the chat box, Can you be honest with me and type in how many months you've been a part of our academy? If it's 3 months, just give me a 3. If you've been here for 12 months, just give me a 12. If it's, 24 months, you've been here 2 years, give me a 24. How many months have you been here? I see 1, I see 11, I see 12, I see 13, I see 18 months. All right. I see 2 months. Now, last question. I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all stay with me. Last question. And I need you to be honest with me. I don't do all this hokey pokey stuff. Like, just be transparent, man. Like, some of y'all do too much hokey pokey, and that stuff kind of delays your success. You got to be transparent with where you are. One of the biggest characteristics to success is self-awareness. You got to be able to be aware of yourself and where you are and what your situation really is, right? So let me talk to everybody who just gave me those numbers in the chat box. And I need you to be honest with me, be transparent. From a trading perspective, if you are not making $600 or more per month in trading, if you know every month you're not bringing in 600, just give me a 0 in the chat box. Just be honest with me for a second. This ain't to call nobody out. We just about to help somebody real quick. That's all. I just want to help you real quick, Gloria. I just want to help you real quick, Lynette, Sheila. I just want to help you real quick. If you know last month you didn't withdraw $600 of profit out your trading account, all right. I just want to maybe bring some perspective to you real quick. All right. So hopefully y'all like how I'm like really like trying to break this down, right? So you can really look at this from a real perspective. Because we really joined to really make money. I know I did. All right. I don't want to keep y'all typing too much, but drop some $signs in the chat box if you really joined to really make money. All right. Just drop some $signs in the chat box if you really joined this to really make some real money. Let's just call it what it is. I joined this because I saw a chance for me to make a better income. All right. So, all right, let me get y'all to, I don't want to have y'all typing all day. I ain't trying to put y'all to work like that, but I just want to see who I'm talking to, right? So anyway, let me help you, Teresa. Let me help you, Gloria. Let me help you, Sheila. All right, Marvette. All right, I see a couple names in the chat box, right? So I would recommend you don't got to go be a chairman like Dwayne. That might be your goal. Ultimately, you ain't got to go chairman 100 like a jewel tanker. You ain't even got to be all that. Now, that'll be nice. That's a blessing. It's available. And I thank God for its availability. Thank God, because at my job, that was not available. I thank God that that's available. But I'm telling you, watch this sweet spot of Platinum 600. And you ain't even got to be a jewel tanker. You ain't even got to be a Dwayne Lodge who really made this a top priority for years. You ain't got to do all that. You got to give me 4 weeks. You got to give it 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And next month, your story from 0 is not a 0 no more. Your story is 600 a month or more. Just 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Dwayne, how do I do that in 4 weeks? If you typed a 0 in earlier, again, I hate to keep putting y'all to work, but just type a 4 in. If you like, man, if you can show me how to do it in 4 weeks, Dwayne, hey, I'm down for that. Show me the 4-week plan. Show me that 4-week plan. Like 4 weeks of top priority focus. Now it has to become a top priority, though. All right, it can't be this backseat thing. It's got to be a top priority. It's just 4 weeks. It's 1 month. It's 30 days. All right, but now you've locked yourself in. Where now, I hope I got the slide in here. Oh, man, I don't have that slide in here. But I have another slide where it literally shows you. It's just numbers, though. Y'all probably better at numbers than I am. But it's just numbers. Let's say, even if you're on the elite subscription, right? What's elite? Let's just get a calculator out. I ain't going to play with y'all. Let's get a calculator out. All right, hold on 1 second. It's just numbers. Even if you're on an elite subscription, what are we paying for elite monthly, y'all? What are we paying? $275? Yeah. Something like that. $275, about that, right? $275, right? So we're talking about $275, all right, at least somewhere in there, ballpark, $275, okay? But I just locked in $600 a month. So this means that I'm no longer worried about my subscription fee. That's number one. My subscription fee is covered. That's done. Okay, thank you, God, because I was paying that $275 and I'm doing it because I believe in the longevity of this and I'm going to get this one day. All right. But now my subscription fee is covered because I've been here. What was my earlier question? How long have I been here? 2 months. I've been here 5 months. I've been here 12 months. I've been here 24 months and I'm still making $0 a month trading. I'm still making zero. All right. So I know this is, what does that tell me? This probably going to take me some time. I'm not comparing myself to nobody else. I'm not getting all in that. No, I just recognize where I'm at. Where I'm at my pace. Again, this is a self-paced academy, right? And obviously at my pace, it's been taking me a couple months, all right, maybe even a couple years, and I'm still at zero a month from my trading, right? So let me go on and be smart about this. I love how I think Dr. China calls this a smart customer, right? I think I heard her say that once, a smart customer. You're being smart about this, right? I'm going to go hit Platinum 600. That way, I ain't got to pay this $275. That's a wash. And now I have an extra $325 a month that I can go, put into the market. I can go put into some crypto, et cetera, et cetera. Now and if you're smart, you really can divvy that up. 100, what's that? 325 divided by 3. Shoot, man, that's over $100 per pot. You mess around, take $100, do what you got to do around the house. Take another $100, put it in some crypto every month. So now you got some investments happening, another $100, and now you can put that in your investment account. All right. Now you have an extra $100 that you can actually invest and trade with. All right. So now everything is risk free. All right. Just give me a free FREE. Everything is risk free. My investments are risk free. My overhead in this company my education is risk free. All right. I'm feeling more confident because now when somebody asks me, hey, how's that company going? I heard you keep talking about that trading thing you've been in. How's it going? Yeah, girl, I'm risk free with that thing. Oh yeah, that thing is covered. The cost is covered. I got the cost covered on that. I'm over my overhead. Yeah, I use that to, it pays a bill or two for me. I take care of my Netflix, my gas, whatever. I pay a couple bills with that. Yeah, girl, that thing done set me up where now I got some crypto flowing every month. Yeah, I got me a little crypto portfolio growing, and I'm still learning how to invest along the way. I'm still learning the day trading part of it. I'm still a student of that. So I'm still learning that, but I still dabble and I got a couple dollars to it. Like that's like 4 or 5 different wins right there. Look at all the wins that come with just Platinum 600. All right. Now you're in a risk-free situation. So like my heart, this is where my heart gets in the way sometimes. I want it for people more than they want it for themselves. My heart is like, man, you got to go Platinum 600 like this month, like you got to go Platinum 600 in the next 4 weeks because you need to change your story and change it to a risk-free story. Okay, you got to change your story to a risk-free story. Otherwise, let's call it what it is. Now we got to be super confident, super bold, super, faithful, over what we're doing because let's call it what it is. Financially is looking like a L more than a W. So we got to get you in this risk-free winning situation. So how do I do it in 4 weeks, right? Let's talk about it, right? How do I do it in 4 weeks? Well, first of all, understand the volume, right? Understand how this works. All right. Understand how this works. How does it work? It works like this. All right. For whatever subscription you refer, all right, you're going to get at least 150 points of sales volume. Maybe you knew this, maybe you didn't. But if you refer somebody to the FRX, you're going to get 150 points of sales volume. If you refer somebody to the TBX, the DCX, or the TLX, etc., you're going to get 150 points of sales volume. Now, some of y'all are on the elite package, so you're going to get even more sales volume, 195 points of sales volume. All right. And if anybody's going beyond that, doing elite plus TLX or elite plus ECX or something like that, you're going to get 230 points of sales volume. All right. So this is the sales volume that you will earn as you make referrals. OK. So understand those numbers. You can take a picture if you need to. Understand those numbers. All right. Now, let's go back to the comp plan, right? The comp plan asks us for a certain qualified volume. If you look at the second column to the left, the first column is rank. The second column is the sales volume. All right. So, for example, for Platinum 600, we're talking 1,740 points of sales volume. And this is why in my comp plan, I have it separated. You see in the green box, I have FRX and I have Elite, right? FRX just representing all of the individual subscriptions. FRX, TBX, TLX, DCX, right? If we have 12 enrollments for that basic package, that's going to qualify you for Platinum 600. Just 12. And I'm going to talk about it. We're going to get down to it in a second. Just 12. All right. But if I have 10 who enroll for Elite, that also qualifies me. Why is it only 10 for Elite, Dwayne? Because, again, we get more sales volume. And, again, we need 1,740 points of sales volume. The more points of volume we have, the faster we can hit that title. So here's my recommendation. I recommend that you offer, all right, what you have, because that's where you're going to be most confident. That's just me. Offer what you have. So if you have the DCX, offer people the DCX. If you have the Elite, offer people the Elite. If you have, TBX, offer the TBX. Now, make sure you expose them to everything. But, your personal recommendation should probably be where you're confident. All right. If you're not really confident in FRX, I wouldn't be offering a bunch of FRX if you know you have the DCX package, because then how are you going to help them with the FRX? You don't even use it. It's going to be a little bit of a break there. All right. So that's just my personal recommendation. Again, get with your leader and confirm that and see how you can maybe get a different level of help on that. But anyway, let's talk about specifically how to get this done in 4 weeks, right? Remember, guys, and some people don't know this, but we got this thing called a 40% rule. And some of y'all don't even know this. A lot of y'all that type those 600s in the chat box, a lot of you don't even understand this part. All right. You think that you got to go do all the 12 sales. Well, you really just need to work closely with your leader. And here's a guarantee. Here's what I'll guarantee you. There is some leader who is upline of you who would love for you to go Platinum 600. Ha! There is a leader. Matter of fact, watch this. If you're on this team, if you know that you have people in your organization, and you're on this call, you have people in your organization, and you would love a few of them to go Platinum 600, give me a 600 in the chat box. Watch all these leaders in the chat box. Some of y'all don't even know that your upline leader is on this call, and they would love to help you go Platinum 600. Look, Joe Green would love to help a few of y'all go Platinum. Look, Gary would love to help a few of y'all go Platinum 600. Again, if you're on this call and you know you got a few people in your organization and you would love to help them go Platinum 600, they're letting you know right now. Now, iPhone, I can't call your name out because your name say iPhone. All right, so you might want to change that because somebody on your team on here might be wanting to reach out to you and don't know it's you. All right. All right. Dr. Angela Reed. She's like, yes, I would love to help, a few of my partners go Platinum 600. Right. All right. That's Sherry. Okay. All right. I'm trying to help y'all. All right. I'm trying to throw y'all an alley-oop. All right. I'm trying to throw you an alley-oop, Sherry. All right. So anyway, so how do we do it? Right. Look at it. Here it is, step by step. No joke, y'all. Here's the visual breakdown. See, Sherry, Dr. Angela, Gary, Joe Green, Latoya, and there's some folks that I think they missed the question. I'm sure it's more people who would love to help their groups go Platinum. I think some of y'all missed the question maybe. All right. But I'm sure there's a lot more people on here who would love to help their partners go Platinum 600. But anyway, Sherry might be your leader. Dr. Angela might be your leader. All right. Joe Green might be your upline leader. Latoya might be your upline leader. See, you are in the business, but guess what? Yes, you're required to enroll 3, and we will gladly help you enroll 3. But look what happens after that. All right. See, one of your legs, all right, 40% of your business can be built by the team. Now, this doesn't always happen. This doesn't always happen in a perfect world. All right. But 40% of your business can be built if you literally lock arms with an upline partner. And this is where most of you are missing the mark. You're trying to do everything on your own, and you need to just call your upline leader today and just say, hey, Sherry, hey, girl, yeah, Dwayne was talking about how I could lock arms with you and we can make this $600 a month in 4 weeks. Hey, Dr. Angela, hey, Dwayne was talking about how, yeah, we could lock arms, and if me and you work together, we can make $600 a month and I can get into a risk-free situation. Yeah, I like that whole setup. I like that. But see, a lot of y'all haven't done that yet. You haven't really locked arms with your upline leader. You know your upline leader. You might even have your leader's phone number, but you haven't locked arms with them for 4 weeks straight. I don't know who you locked arms with for the last 4 weeks, but you need to lock arms with your leader for the next 4 weeks straight. If you're willing to lock arms with a leader for the next 4 weeks, give me a 444. I'm asking all my folks who gave me who told me they were a 0, 444 in the chat box. If you know, Dwayne, I'm willing to lock arms for 4 weeks with Sherry. I'm willing to lock arms for 4 weeks with Gary. I'm willing to lock arms for 4 weeks with LaToya. I'm willing to lock arms for 4 weeks with Dwayne Lodge. I'm willing to lock arms for 4 weeks to make this my situation. Because look how it pans out. Watch this. See, even at the Platinum 600 level, right? We're not even talking big numbers here. I didn't want to go to chair. I'll start from chairman and I'll work my way down, matter of fact. See, let's say your goal was to go chairman. Technically, that's 500 enrollments. That's 500 enrollments. But again, we have this 40% rule where you don't even have to make the 500 enrollments. See, you can build an organization of 300, and your leader that you're locking arms with could potentially help you, build that 200. So even though the qualification says you got to have 500 sales to make 10,000 a month, you actually don't. You could get that thing done. I just said with Latasha Wilson. There we go. All right, you can get that done with only 60% of the effort. All right, 60% of the effort. All right, let's bump it down to Platinum 5,000. Yeah, Platinum 5,000 says you need 225 enrollments, but you kind of really don't. You kind of really don't. What's 90 and 45? Y'all faster than me. What's the number on that? 90 plus 45. What's that? One what?
135. 135.
That's 135. So when you look at the comp plan, it says you need 225, but you kind of really don't. You really only need 135. Let's look at Platinum 2000. Platinum 2000 technically says you need 75 enrollments. You kind of really don't. Even though it says you need 75, you really only need 45. Let's look at Platinum 1000. Platinum 1000 says go enroll 30 people, we'll pay you $1,000 a month. The average person says 30 people, I don't know 30 people, I can't do that. Well, you really don't need 30. You really just need 18. Whoa, a lot more feasible. Platinum 600, the comp plan says go enroll 12 people. You say, well, I don't 12 people. I could probably get there. That's not too far of a stretch. 12 ain't astronomical. All right. But you really don't need 12. You really just need 8. All right. Because we have this 40% rule, but a lot of you are not locking arms with your leader to get this thing done. A lot of you can have these ranks done and you didn't even do 100% of the effort. You really only put in 60%. And your leader was able to help you with the other 40. All right. I don't know why I didn't just click the button, whoever helped me out, because I got the numbers right there. All right. So again, we're talking 8, 18, 45, 135, etc. All right. So go ahead and finish it out. Take a screenshot if you need to. Take a picture. All right. Because I'm telling you, if you just locked arms with a leader, we could show you how to structure this out where you don't even have to do all that you thought you had to do. All right. So I'm telling you, this comp plan is really, really powerful. All right. Now, for those who are offering the elite package, it's even less. These numbers are even less. That 300 is probably, somewhere in the 200 range. That 135 is probably somewhere in the double digit range. That 45 for Platinum 2000, that's probably somewhere in the 20s range. That 18 for P1000, that's somewhere in the, in the single digit range. And that 8 For Platinum 600, you talking maybe 4. We're talking 4. Of everybody in the world, can we find 4 people, all right, who would want to learn how to make money from their laptop? All right. Make money in the matter of minutes, potentially. All right. So again, I mean, guys, this mountain that we make this doesn't have to be a mountain. All right. So again, take a picture of this stuff if you need to. But, again, here's the price tags for every one of our academies, TBX, FRX, DCX. Again, they're all the same price tag. Of course, you guys know that if they buy Elite, they get that combined, TBX, FRX, and DCX. That's the Elite package. All right. So again, with the Elite, they're only looking at $325. All right. They get that combined rate at Elite. And take a picture of this. I put this together. If you guys want to use it, feel free, because I'm an advocate of the TLX. All right. If anybody knows me, I come from a travel background and I'm all about this new travel club. I think this is going to be the total game changer. I really feel like this is going to be a lifesaver for this company, to be totally transparent with you guys. All right. Y'all may not see it yet, and it might take a little bit of time, but I'm telling you right now, I totally believe that TLX is going to be a big lifesaver and game changer for this company. All right. So for people who want to travel and trade, they want to do the TBX plus the travel. They want to do DCX plus the travel. They want to do Elite plus the travel. The way I present this, I let people know this is still a steal. All right. Because we're talking about running big business. And see, I come from a business background. I ran a business in my 20s. I have my own storefront. Where are my business owners at on this call? Do me a favor. For anybody who's launched a real business, I'm talking about maybe you launched a hair salon. Maybe you launched your own, law practice or something. I don't know what it is. You got your own convenience store. How much did it cost you to open the doors of that store? How much does those a traditional? Where my traditional business owners at? Somebody drop a number. I'm sure I'll probably get 1 or 2 people. Drop a number. I know I launched my traditional store years ago. I mean, we easily. It took us easily. I'm gonna be nice. It took me easily $20K just to get my traditional store open, just to get the doors open. Where my traditional business owners at? Right. So for this to be under $500, to me, this is still a joke. To me, this is still a joke to get all of this. All right. To get this entire business in the box for under $500. This is still feasible. All right. Over 10,000 just for the tools. Come on now. So when people say, oh, man, I don't know if I want to sell the Elite. I don't know if I want to sell Elite plus add on travel. That's going to bring their price up. Stop it. If they want to go do any other real traditional business, they're looking at 10,000 from the gate. We talking about you need straight loans. All right. This is money you could just swipe a credit card for. All right. So again, appreciate that example in the chat box. And remember, guys, let people know that we still have the scholarship bonus. We still have the anniversary bonus. Just to loosen things up, we still have the anniversary bonus every year for those who add the travel into their package. The next 10 years of you being here, you're going to go on vacation for free, you and a guest. So for your first year, you're going to Mexico, then you're going to Miami, then Greece, then Monte Carlo, Australia, Thailand, Dubai, Africa safaris, Bora Bora, and then destinations of your choice. For the next 10 years of you building your business here, we're going to send you on vacation every year just to make this thing cool, just to kind of lighten the load, just for your mental health. Every year, we're going to at least send you somewhere gorgeous because we know you've been working hard to build your empire. All right. So anyway, guys, I guess that's all I had here. But anyway, for the next 4 weeks, I want you to make that decision to lock arms with your upline leader. Let them know you're ready to play. Let them know, hey, I'm willing to make this a top priority for the next 4 weeks. Let your leader lay out the game plan. I don't want to get too technical. Everybody's system might be slightly different, but ultimately we're talking about helping you make, 4 to 8 enrollments and it's done. All right. 4 to 8 enrollments, somewhere in that ballpark between elite and the basic subscriptions. We help you make a handful of enrollments. All right. You give us a couple presentations a week. Can you give us a couple nights a week? That's all I ask for. All right. You give me a couple nights a week. You give me 4 nights a week where we can show the plan to your network. Can we confidently, boldly, consistently show the opportunity to your top network for the next 4 weeks? You think we won't find 8 people of everybody in your phone, of everybody on your Facebook page, of everybody that you have access to, of everybody who knows your name? You think we won't find 8? We're going to find 8, but you got to get connected with a leader, because you got to leverage your leader's support, your leader's success. You got to leverage your leader's, wisdom here. Most of us are missing it because we're only leaning on our own success story, and our success story is still looking like a 0. But when you get on a call with your leader, their story isn't 0. So you got to leverage the partnership. All right. In 4 weeks, that can get done. Guys, I did Platinum 600 in my first week, actually. All right. I went Platinum 1000 in my second week, and Platinum 2000 in about my third week. So in 4 weeks, I went Platinum 2000 in my first month. I went Platinum 2000. Then we had to push it. It's a bigger jump from 2000 to 5,000. That's a pretty significant jump. And then from 5,000 to 10,000. That's a pretty significant jump as well. So that took me a couple months to finish those titles. But I know for a fact you guys can do it in 4 weeks, but you got to do it with partnership. You got to do it with commitment. You got to do it with a top priority, and you got to do it with consistency. All right. So, guys, I'll leave you right there. All right. I hope that you heard something today that kind of gave you some new perspective. All right. To really help your journey be a little smoother. All right. I think this call was recorded. If you enjoyed this call, we'll do our best to get it posted in the team apps and to the leaders as well. So if you enjoyed this call, guys, just feel free to show your love on your way out the door. But I appreciate you all, and God bless. And I'll see you guys at the top, because the bottom's too crowded. Take care, y'all.
All right. Thanks so much, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Absolutely.
Thank you.